Alright guys, I was just kidding. This is my last spectator of the day. It's a Renekton game. We are gonna watch the MOBA guy. He is bronze 4 on the Oceanic server.
Summoner's Rift.
Alright, so off the bat he told me that Riven was being pretty toxic. If you're ever playing in a game with someone and they just like if you make a mistake and someone is toxic because you made a mistake, in my opinion, it's justified. You made a mistake, someone's going to tell you made a mistake. Alright, but if you don't make a mistake and someone just starts talking to you and tells you a bunch of shit, just mute them. Like, that's what I would do. You know what I mean? Like, if you miss a CS and someone's like, oh, you're shit. Okay, dude, I'm going to mute you. You know? Alright, so you took Teleport Ignite, which means you should start a camp. If you take Teleport, you need to start a camp, especially on Renekton. So, also I would have started with a Doran's Blade. Against someone like Irelia who deals true damage, you need as much health as you can. That's why Doran's Blade is better than Longsword in this scenario. Okay? So, Doran's Blade gives you health, AD, and lifesteal. Longsword just gives you AD. So, 99% of the time, if you're using Renekton, you start with a Doran's Blade, not a Longsword. Okay? I don't even know. There's no one I would start top lane with a longsword with. There's absolutely no one. It's always going to be a Doran's Blade. Like, I can tell you that 100%. If I had to choose between a longsword or a Doran's Blade level 1, it's always the Doran's Blade. And if you wanted more pots, then just take a jungle camp level 1. Alright, you started with your E. I have no idea why you started with your E level 1. That's a mistake. Start with a Q. And you tank so much damage. Yeah, this is a pretty bad start already. Well, now Renekton's level 1, which is usually really strong, is completely eradicated because he took Slice and Dice level 1.
First blood.
Let me tell you something. Your jungler wants to start, I don't care what elo you're in. If your jungler, well obviously if you're diamond or higher, you're going to know that if your jungler wants to start blue side, you would double jungle. But since you're in bronze and they don't know that, you never leash. You never leash jungler when they're starting blue side. If he wants to go here, if he wants to start Grump, he's on his own. Okay? You come top lane and you start farming. Alright, if this dude wants a leash, he goes to the bot lane so the bot lane can leash him. You do not waste time and health and your pot to leash a Sejuani who wants to start blue buff or Grump. Get the hell out of here. Like, no. You want a leash? No. Go bot if you want a leash. Because now, he made you, now you have to level up Slice and Dice just to get over the wall. 2, you miss minions, and 3, you tank like 300, 400 damage from the Gromp. No, that's a waste, dude. Don't do that ever again. Never again do you do that. Jesus. If he wants help, go ball lane. It's that simple. Never. Never. No, never. What? You never leash your jungler as a top laner. Never. If you want to leash your jungler, it's because you're going to double jungle. That's the only scenario. If he wants to leash, he goes ball lane. Because now your level 1 is supposed to be superior because you have your Q, which is an AoE and it deals a lot of damage and it's a heal. But I mean, if you don't have it level 1, then your level 1 is really weak. Because look at all the free damage you're dealing level 2 and 3. Imagine if you were dealing at level 1, you know. So when you use your slice, you went into turret range. Never a good idea. But you need to take a jungle camp level 1. Alright, as Renekton, you need to start doing that. That's really important. Look at this, dude. You're about to kill her, and that's because you had like one of the worst Renekton starts in the world. This is a double kill. Alright, this is a kill. You need to kill this Lee Sin. Alright? This Lee Sin has 100, 200, 350 health. Ignite deals 130, so he has 220 health, which is more than enough to kill him with your W. Okay? And your Q and your E. Let's see how you play this. This should be a kill here. Nah, that should have been a kill. He should have turned on him, W, Ignite, Q, auto attack, EE. This should be a kill. That should have been a kill. No, you don't run away. Dude, you're a level 4 Renekton, he's a level 3 Lee Sin with 350 health. You don't run away from that shit, you get a kill. Alright? You're Renekton. If you're gonna use Renekton, who's like one of the strongest lane bullies in the game, and like a tough, like look at the Renekton. I mean, this is. Let's look at Renekton as a champion, okay? This dude's a crocodile with a huge blade. Right? He doesn't run from shit. He kills people, okay? Like, this is a kill. Like, you just need to do the math in your head. Okay? This dude has 350 health. Alright? Ignite deals 130. So 220 health is how much he has. You just have to deal 220 health to kill this guy. W deals 148. Q deals 110. E deals 50 and 50. I was scared of the Irelia stun. Alright, so he responds with he was scared of the Irelia stun. Alright, well. Right here, if he wants to Q, this is where you use, like, as soon as he landed the Q, you know he's going to activate it. Okay, he's a bronze Lee Sin. He's going to jump in on this, even though he knows he can die. Or he doesn't even know that he can die. Right here, I went too fast, I apologize. Right here, you can kill him. Alright, ignite, W, Q, then you walk here. Let me explain it right here. You would W him, which is the stun. All right. Now, since you have about 30 fury, it would bring you to about, how much does this give you? For every auto attack he makes, it doesn't tell you. I think you gain 5 fury. Okay, this procs the auto attack twice, so you get 10 fury, which means you go to 40. After you activate your Q, you generate 10 fury for each champion hit, which would put you at empowered fury, which would put you at 50 fury. Which means this would deal extra damage. Damage increase to 45, 36, so that's 80 damage right there. So this is 148, which is 150. 150, 260, 360. Or we'll put 350. 350 damage right there with just these 3 spells. Okay? And then Ignite is 130 extra true damage. This is a kill, dude. Alright, so you W him, you Q him, you auto attack him, and you walk back a little bit, like towards right here, so that you can slice and dice through him downwards. Okay? That's how you make that work. Like how you slice and dice just right here. Well, you can do the exact same thing, but you take a step back and then slice and dice through him. Okay? Early game Lee Sin is incredibly squishy, especially a jungler who's level 3. Alright, this should have been a kill. Didn't miss that much farm, that's good. Alright, look where you dash towards. Renekton is my favorite champion, so chances are I'm going to break this one down a little more than I would for the other games. You don't need a dash yet, you don't need a dash yet, you don't need a dash yet, and you dashed. You don't have to dash, dude. And if you do dash, why would you dash this way? Because she's going to walk. Her goal is to run away from you, which means she's going to walk. She's going to run this way. Right? She's not going to run upwards. So when you used your second dash, you should have done it upwards. Because if you did it upwards, as she stunned you, you would have been stunned up here and not over here. Which means she would have still had to run right through you. Alright? Got to use your head, man. And now you have to run and chase her. But if you dash through her toward her tower, where she's going to run, you would have dealt a lot more damage. It should be a kill here. It should be a kill here. You already have 100 fury. You dash in, W, Q, ignite, and that's a kill. It should be a kill. You should dash in. You should have dashed in to at least finish her off. Like, even if you give her a kill, it's whatever. Because, let's look at, this is next level thinking, okay? If you would have dashed in and killed her, right here, if you use your second dice, which you had, I know you had, if you would have used your second dice to come in and auto attack her, 1, you could have actually lived. She doesn't have her stun, dude. She just wasted it. Alright, so 1, you could have killed her and probably gone away. 2, yeah, you could have definitely gone away. Yeah, definitely. 2, this is a fat wave that she's about to miss. Okay, it's gonna crash into the tower. Tower's gonna tank some of it. She has TP, but I mean the cooldown still would have been, or the death timer still would have been like 10 seconds or something. So she would have definitely missed minions. Hopefully you get the kill here because this Irelia is being really dumb by staying. So not yet because your cannon minion's about to die, so I would not jump in. She just hit level 6, so I really wouldn't jump in. She missed that. Yeah, she missed the cooldown because she didn't get the reset. Ulti? Alright, you don't even need to. Let's watch that again. Now, this Irelia staying with less than 100 health against the Renekton is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. I would have popped ulti just to show off. Like, you don't mess with me. Like, you don't stand there with 100 health against me. That's so disrespectful. Alright, so you get your phage first. It's good. You typically don't want to fight people as Renekton until, I mean you can, but you really want to avoid extended fights until your rage is at least near 50. 20 pushing it, 30 is okay, 40 is okay. There you go, you got your rage up, that's good. Walked into the bush to drop aggro. The ulti's really late there, so that she just walks away and takes the ultimate. If you're gonna pop your ulti, it's like early, like right here. Like, you pop your ulti right here, now. And then you dash in to kill the minion or whatever. Like, here I pop ultimate. She just wastes... Okay, this is where you should have fought her. One, her E only slowed you. It didn't stun you. So this should have been an ulti and an all-in. Okay, right there. So her stun's down for about 8 seconds. Like, if you had your ulti running the entire time, you would have dealt a lot more damage. Now you pop it, she knows you popped it, she just walks away. If Irelia wastes her stun and just to slow you, pop your ulti. And just all in her. Right? Now you popped your ultimate for nothing. Don't use the second dash, you don't need to use it. Still got the kill though, but that's fine. Wow, you didn't get the kill. You did not get the kill. You don't need a dash here. You can just walk up to her. She's running towards your tower. Where's she gonna run to? You don't need to pop it. And she moves.
Double kill.
Kill him, please. Thank you. God bless. This is the same scenario. Okay, this is the same scenario as earlier when he tried to fight you. Like, it's the exact same scenario. You didn't need a dash, dude. You could have just walked up to him and W'd him. I'm pretty sure you were worried about him having the kick, but I mean, he didn't have it, so like, look, if he wants to fight you like that, that's ridiculous. It's the same thing in the early levels. Are you TP? You do not have your ultimate. She can kill you here. She wastes her slow. Let's see. Do you have your Q? I don't know why it's not showing it. You did have your Q. So you didn't use your Q there. Your Q gives you health back. You gotta use it. I hate when it does this. It always does this. Like it takes off the spell so they can't see him. W her. Now you use your Q. Your Q's up, dude. Use your Q. You regen a lot of health, but instead you just run away. Like, use your Q. Was she chasing you? Oh, she's got a lot of health though. What's your ulti up? Aw, dude, what are you thinking, man? Come on. You got 150 health. Her Q probably deals 100 damage. So all she needs to do is Q you with a 1 auto attack. There's the Q, there's the E, there's the auto. Come on, man. Still got the kill, but it's not worth it.
Shut down. Blue team double kill.
Tanking minions, it's really good. This should be an all-in, and this should be a kill. Oh, you wasted your ignite, but this should still be a kill with your ultimate. This auto attack gets your rage up a little bit. Pop your ultimate, dude. Your ultimate deals magic damage and gives you health. Should have popped your ulti right here, like, come on. Right here. You should have popped your ultimate and then W'd her. So that while you're stunned, she's still taking damage from your passive. And it should have been a W, not a Q. Right there, you Q'd her, should have been a W. Because your W doesn't deal as much damage. Alright, you would have definitely killed her if you used your ulti, your W, and then your Q. Would have been an easy kill. Like, this is really just like lack of knowledge and lack of experience. Alright, you popped your ulti there. You didn't W. Yeah, you just misclicked, I guess. I like that plan. I like the plan of popping your ulti, letting you get some rage. Right there, you're at 50. Boom, and then you fight. That's really smart. That's well played. Okay. Right here though, messed up there. You W'd a minion. It's a good idea though. Well played. I'll give you that one. Not many people would have thought of that. You need to back away. You don't have ultimate. She does have ultimate. And even if she doesn't, you need to, like, she can still 1v1 you here pretty easily. Like, you didn't, your Q wasn't empowered, your W wasn't empowered. You're in trouble here. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. How much gold do you have? You have 628 gold. Okay, you do not have enough to finish the Black Cleaver. I would have sold the cloth armor to finish Black Cleaver. That's what I would have done. Because you need to finish Black Cleaver as soon as possible. That's your power spike. Like, if she gets Triforce before you get Black Cleaver, that's really bad. Good job. It's a really long game. Like, I would happily break down every single detail in this game because I love Renekton and I love this. Like, I want people to be good at Renekton because I love Renekton. I love when people play him. Got your Black Cleaver done. That's good. And you got 2 Black Cleavers on your team, which is even better because now you and Riven can both shred people's armor for Ashe to clean up. Alright, so all she has is a Phage and Ninja Tabi. You have your Cleaver and Ninja Tabi. This should be very easy for you to win. And you're level 11. Like, you should be fighting her every time she walks up, at least harassing her or something. It should be a kill. You should pop your ultimate right now. Like, this should be an ulti popped. You should pop your ulti. You popped your ulti so late, dude. Like, that was so late when you popped your ultimate. She can't fight you.
Blue team's turret has
Alone, at least. Nice. I like that flash you used. Run towards your minions, run towards your minions. Walk into that one. Yeah, you walked into that. Cheeked into it, yep. Nice. It's fine, you let that Blitzcrank pull you in every day, all day. As soon as he pulls you, just pop your ultimate, then you fight. He basically did you a favor by pulling you in like that. That was really well played. That was a good kick. It's your fault you walked into Ashe, but yeah, you know what I mean. your ulti, dude. There it is. A little late, but that's fine. Like, you used it anyway. Like, I would have ultied before I used my W. Because the whole point is, while they're stunned, they take damage from your ultimate. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. Like, well, that's when I say ulti early. Pop your ulti, basically you turn on your Sunfire Cape, and while they're stunned there, when you use your W, they're taking damage, magic damage, and physical damage from your auto attacks. That's the whole goal. Got your Tiamat. Good. Should be really easy farming now. Like, this should be a kill here. Like, you should kill her. Alright, if you die here, I'm gonna show you exactly why you died. Let me show you exactly why you died right here. Watch this. Slow motion for you. This should be a kill. Alright, you have 1500 health, she has 1200 health. This should be a kill. Let me show you. There's your Q, and then you activate your W. Your W isn't empowered, okay? Your W was with 40 rage. Now that you W to champion, it gives you more rage, so now you use your empowered ability. But you're going to use your level 1 point leveled up E. Your ability, like right there, that's your empowered ability. So that's why. If you would have dealt the extra damage from your W, it would be a longer stun. You would have killed her. Easy kill. Alright, so you didn't do the empowered, which means you stunned her for 0.75 seconds and only dealt 390 damage. If you would have just auto attacked one more time before Wing, it would have dealt 600 damage and stunned her for 1.5 seconds. Yeah, that would have been a kill. Easily a kill. Double the stun time and almost double the damage. Yeah, that would be. All you had to do is auto attack one more time. Like I said, if you don't have over 50 rage, you kind of want to avoid all-inning people, especially if you don't have your ultimate. This should have been a kill, dude. This should have been a really easy kill right there. Another thing which you can do, another thing was you auto attacked a minion right there, by the way. You didn't auto attack Irelia. That's another big deal. That's a really big deal. You auto attacked the cannon creep that time. Another thing, your Q heals you based off of the more minions and champions you hit with your Q. So what I would have done was taken maybe a step in this direction so that your Q hits all these minions and the enemy champion, and it heals you for more. But you auto attacking the cannon minion right here really screwed you over. Like hard. You only healed 63 health there. You only healed 63 health when you can. The max you can heal is 150. So you healed less than half of what you could have healed. So yeah. Yeah. It's all good though. That's why you learn. You popped your ulti early there. Good. You'll deal more damage the longer your ulti's popped.
Slain the dragon. Red team's turret.
What is that TP? If you were auto-attacking that Blitzcrank while you were TPing, you would have killed him. I say that because I know how much health this Blitzcrank had. That Blitzcrank lived with 100 health, 110 health. If you would have been auto-attacking him instead of TPing, you would have killed him pretty easily. Maybe he fat fingered the key or something. I don't know what he did. I don't know. That should have been a kill on Blitzcrank though. Alright, so you went Titanic Hydra. Titanic Hydra is not that bad of an item to get. on route Renekton against someone like Irelia who has sustain and lifesteal, or just sustain, and she is getting a Vamp Scepter. I would have gone Ravenous Hydra, by the way, because you are dealing with someone who does have a lot of regen, and you're gonna have to match that somehow. So Ravenous Hydra would have been a lot better here. Nothing wrong with Titanic Hydra, but I like the Ravenous. Because it looks like you're going to get Spirit Visage next, but you don't really have too much healing to stack with it. But you would if you had Ravenous Hydra. Like, he tried to TP away, but look at what Blitzcrank has. Blitzcrank has his ulti, he has his E, and he has his Q. Jungle camps. Don't forget, you can use your W to kill wards. Your W applies on hit effects twice, which means it deals 2 damage to wards. If it's empowered, it deals 3, which means you would kill the ward entirely. Don't forget that. Y'all won that. I don't know what you're doing, bud. You gotta kill the minions first. I would've gone top lane there. Shove that wave in. You're smacking Lee Sin and you should be smacking Jinx. Alright, good. You switch targets. Good. Should be a win here. Fine. I mean, somebody got caught out early, which is why y'all lost that fight. Yeah, that's not your fault. You're in the middle of everyone, that's good. Exactly where you need to be with your ulti pops. Sedge ulti was really bad. Or that was well played on Blitzcrank's part. You still got about 2k, 2.5k health, dude. Like, yeah, you're still in the front line. You're still tanking. You're still being that beast. It's good. Yeah, now y'all lost. It really came with a really good flank. She already has Blade of the Ring King, so yeah, that's a kill. Oh, nice, she gets away. Nah, dude, even if she tanked that tower is full health, dude. You all wouldn't have been able to take it down. There's no way. This should be a Baron. Alright, they have Baron now. This game should be over. They have 3k gold lead. And what they should be doing right now is just go all for mid lane and sieging and winning. I mean, they have decent siege with the Ashe and the Teemo. So, I mean, they should be winning. They should win this game. Just go all 5 mid. Sejuani ulti to engage into an Ashe ulti. Easy. See, the thing is, they have Poke with Lux. So they have to make sure that they hard engage here. Like, they need to engage with, like, right there. Like, Jinx is in the front. Like, Jinx is right there. Ashe ulti or Sedge ulti. That's all it takes. It's so simple. They're letting themselves get poked down. You get pulled. There's your dash in. You didn't stun anyone, though. Should have stunned the Blitzcrank. That's so dumb. Not really on your part, on your teammate's part. Like right here, when you got pulled, you should have immediately dashed into the Jinx, popped your ulti and dashed in. You didn't get the reset on your slice and dice right there. You didn't slice through Blitzcrank. So now you're completely immobile and exposed since you don't have flash. You have to. This is why if you don't take flash, you have to land your slice and dice. But since you didn't land your slice, you're not gonna be able to dice. You didn't stun him neither. He canceled your auto. And right here is GG. Both Riven and Lux land, and then Lux ulti comes out. She even killed the Teemo in the backline. So all your carries are now dead, just like that. So this game is over. So the team fight's over. Wow, that team is so dumb. Oh, never mind. If Sejuani had a Thornmail. Teemo with a flash and did nothing.
Blue team double kill.
There's the TP. Now, the first thing I thought about as soon as you respawn was the TP. You can dash to that wall. That's fine, you're still gonna get the kill. Okay, you didn't get the kill. Wow, you serious? Okay. Let's go back. Right here, you just spawned, and you already have home guards. I was gonna tell you to buy home guards. Dude, you have your home guards already. I do this all the time with home guards. Stand in the base and TP to a ward. TP to this ward. And if you're looking at it, it dies in, I don't even know how long it dies. It doesn't show. If you don't want to TP to this ward, TP to the shroom. And you did TP to the shroom. But TP as soon as you spawn, because you're not going to have your home guards. And then now you TP, but yeah, it was really late. Alright, so now it's when you all could have been pushing mid if you TP'd sooner. Y'all are running around chasing this Jinx instead of pushing mid lane or bot lane. Y'all are taking top lane, but y'all don't even take top lane. Y'all get caught out. Yeah, y'all shouldn't be going on your own two-man missions this late into the game. Y'all get caught and die. I mean, think about it. Dude, Dragon's up, mid lane's exposed, bot lane had a big wave. There's no reason for y'all to be top lane. Teemo soloing Dragon. Can't even take the Dragon.
Team's turret has been destroyed. Blue team's inhibitor. Teams inhibitors are spawning soon.
This should be cool. I don't understand. I mean, this should be a win. Maybe y'all should run this super. Oh, you wasted your slice again there. Since you wasted your slice, you're not gonna have your dice up, so you're like pretty immobile. Y'all are winning this fight. You all still have all 5 people alive. Now you go down, but Ashe is full health. This should be a win. I don't understand. There's no way y'all lose this. Y'all should win this fight. I don't understand. Push to end it. End the game. Win the game. Why did this Teemo recall? Oh, did they TP? No, they didn't TP. Why did the Teemo recall? Should be the game over. Oh, the super minions. Okay.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Because they had, yep, they had 2 open min hibs. GG. Man, y'all could have ended it too. That game would have been over. Winions OP. Wow. Y'all would have won that game too. If Teemo would have been able to defend. Oh god. Wow, that sucks. I mean, even if you recalled, I don't even think you could have helped. That's an epic ending. Y'all basically won the game. This game is over. Yeah, this game is over. In 20 seconds, 24 seconds, this game is completely over. Y'all won. And then this nonsense happens with Teemo. Oh god. Stop the ports. Well, kids, this is why keeping lanes shoved in is very important, because these super minions are in the base. What are y'all doing? Y'all are fighting, waiting for this Lee Sin. There's no need for 4 people to be around one Lee Sin. Like, someone has to someone has to be pinging this out. Okay, you have super minions from both sides of your base. Like, yeah, you're dead though, so there's not really much you could have done. Like here, someone needs to leave. Jinx could have left. If I were Jinx, I would have or Ashe, I would have left bot lane to try and wave clear while y'all take care of Lee Sin. Because now y'all are pinging to end the game and all, and that's great, but super minions are like, sup guys, how's it going? GG. Oh man, what an ending. That sucks. I mean, as for individual Renekton play in the lane phase, you have to work on working with your Fury, making sure you have enough to fight. What spells to use when you do have the appropriate Fury. Should I use my W, empowered W? Should I use my empowered Q? Things like that. Another thing is make sure you land your slice, dude. If you don't land your slice, you can't die, and you're pretty much exposed. You have no mobility. All you can do is walk up to people. Build path wise, like I said, here I would have gotten Ravenous. Ravenous would have been better against someone with the lifesteal from Jinx and Irelia. Even Lee Sin has some lifesteal and spell vamp. Like, I would have gone Ravenous. Give you the extra AD. And then the build path was okay. There's nothing wrong with Titanic Hydra. I just say I prefer Ravenous. So work with the slice and dice, work with your Fury, and just know your damage early, dude. Because like I said, that should have been a kill on the Lee Sin. And you may think that's not a big deal killing the Lee Sin, but he's their jungler. He gets put behind. He becomes useless because he's Lee Sin. You get lane advantage. You probably could have killed Irelia if she jumped in after, because you would have leveled up after killing Lee Sin. So you might have been able to kill her too. Just individual Renekton play, man. And take the camp level 1. That's a big deal also. You need to take that camp level 1. And then just TP back into lane with 5 pots and get the Doran's Blade, because the longsword isn't that good of a start. Berserker boots Riven. She has tab eyes. She doesn't have a brutalizer though, so she's not at 40% CDR. But yeah, dude, take the camp also. I hope it helps, dude. I really do. It was a good game. Your team fighting was good. You just have to work on your lane phase a little bit and become more dominant in the lane, dude. You're Renekton. He's a lane bully. You gotta get better with that. Become the lane bully. Become the monster. I don't know what you guys mean Berserker boots Riven. I mean, Riven has ninja tap ice. But good luck, man.